¿Cómo está mi gente? Lo prometido es deuda. Dije que el 2026 vamos a empezar con el nuevo proyecto, traerles uno una vez al mes. Solo si es un buen deal. Si no es un buen deal no se los traería. Ya tú sabes cómo va la canción. Y en este caso les voy a traer uno que está en la ciudad de Fort Lauderdale, la Viceroy Residences de Fort Lauderdale. Ya mi acento hispano está cada vez más fuerte porque estoy viviendo en Perú, como verás, acá atrás mío. Todo sobre el café peruano que pronto estará por allá. Pero bueno, vamos a darle pase. ¿Qué les parece si les presento a Christopher? Christopher, how are you?
I'm good. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Todo bien?
Bien, bien, qué chévere que hables español también, pero ya me estoy olvidando el inglés.
I can do a little bit of both. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I was introducing to my viewers about, how amazing opportunity to work with you on this project at Fort Lauderdale. So tell us.
So where the Viceroy is Fort Lauderdale's only branded residence, and that's important for people who are looking to purchase new construction real estate because branded residences, when you go to resell them, tend to sell for 20 to 40% more than a non-branded property. It is a luxury development unlike Fort Lauderdale has ever seen, offering both on-site amenities of over 30,000 square feet and off-site amenities, some that buyers can begin to utilize as soon as their contract goes hard on day 16. So we have world-class services, global benefits, and a lifestyle of luxury that Fort Lauderdale again has not seen on this scale.
I see, I see. Is this like one of the pictures? I know you send me pictures, but we don't have the production of those, major channels, as you know, yet, but eventually we'll get there. But here you can see one of the pictures that you share with me. Can you tell us
Yes.
about a little bit about that and completion and what are we looking into?
Perfect. So what you're looking at here is the first, there's two towers. This is one of two towers. This is going to be on the east side of the property. So this tower will offer 251 residences. It will have 20,000 square feet of on-site amenities, or just over 30,000, forgive me. You're also going to have this is one of your beautiful amenities. You're also going to have at that tower that you just showed unobstructed views to the east and unobstructed views to the south. So you have the premier tower here, which is going to provide spectacular views of downtown Fort Lauderdale as well as the ocean. Here you have a beautiful pool that's also going to have poolside service. So just like you're on vacation at a beautiful 5-star resort, that's exactly what you're going to get here. You will have pool attendants ask you what you'd like to eat, and then there's multiple areas in the property that they'll be able to get you food and beverage here. So this is more than a residence. This is like a residential resort where you're going to have all of the services that you're used to or accustomed to receiving when you're on vacation in the comfort of your own home.
Very
That's
cool, very cool. I can't wait to be on that pool, Christopher. After living in Peru, believe it or not, I'm in Peru right now. It's like, it doesn't rain here in Peru. You know that?
wow. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's
I
the
did not.
desert. It's one of the driest places besides, all those desiertos somewhere in
Oh,
Arabia.
wow.
But,
No, I had
but
no
yeah,
idea.
that's why they
How?
call it here the gray city, because you have everything is gray. There is nothing to clean the buildings and all that stuff. So every time I see, all these Florida new developments, I'm like, holy crap, man, that looks just amazing. It looks like so clean.
Yes, right. Here it's clean. South Florida, we get some rain, obviously, but it's going to be the area itself is completely undergoing an evolution and a transformation, and we're just going to be leading the way for that transformation. So we're very excited about this project.
Very cool. Tell us a little bit about like what kind of properties do you have? What kind of apartments do you have? Like a single bedroom, two, three? How many? Like in
Yes.
general?
So we have bedroom. We start from 1 bedrooms all the way up to 4 bedroom homes. Our price points start at $715,000, all the way up to just under $10 million for the penthouse. And it doesn't matter
Wait.
whether
Sorry to interrupt. Did you say start at 700 on that
set
700?
correct for a 1 bedroom
Okay.
apartment.
Guys, 700,000 alrededor de ese número. Yo no sé cuántas propiedades you can find like that looks like this. Probably none. So
And with the
please
amenities
continue.
that we have in. Yes, all the amenities that we have starting at $700,000. On-site services, every single residence is done with the same finishes. So for 700,000, you're going to have the same kitchen that's in the $10 million apartment. It's just maybe a little smaller, but you have every single aspect of what a luxury property should be is what you're going to have here. So
Oh my
you can
God.
see here from this rendering, completely unobstructed views. We are the only tower in this area. And those views that you see there will remain protected because that's facing Victoria Park, which is Fort Lauderdale's oldest neighborhood, and they can't build anything higher than 4 stories. So you have protected views to the south, to the east, and even to the north for, again, starting price points with levels of services that are unmatched in any new development in South Florida.
I see. And then you probably, because most of my viewers are international, obviously they are all over South America. We done this before for a couple of years ago. But now that I'm here, you can also share with them some videos where they can see the views from different
Yes.
altitudes.
Correct. So there is an app that we have here that will show you the views from different altitudes, as you mentioned, different floors. We could also walk you through some of the different floor plans as well once you select a residence here. So you will see that, again, every and all views are unobstructed. What you have here is a rendering of our lobby here, and this lobby that you're looking at in this rendering, this photo, is exactly the same lobby that you will walk into when you walk into our sales gallery. So the level of detail put together by our developer is second to none. So everything you see on the screen is what will be delivered. They will either meet or exceed any expectation that you have for this property.
Oh, wow. Well, that looks just like a top of the line, and I cannot wait to actually have a coffee there. And talking about coffee,
There
because
we go.
you have to have my sponsor Kuntura, and I'm having my third cup today. And how do you do with your coffee? You like coffee? You told me you're more like into
Oh no,
tea and not much into coffee
no,
yet.
not tea. I drink my coffee. I drink it black,
Oh,
but I could
okay.
only drink it. I could only drink it in the morning because I'm very sensitive to caffeine.
That's right. It wasn't tea. It was that we
Coffee.
were talking about cold brew, and I was
Yes.
telling you that my wife, because I'm making, this Kuntura is producing this new cold brew kind of drink that basically is going to have a warning sign that says there, hey, you're not going to sleep.
That would be
It's
me,
like,
and I wouldn't be able to drink it past a certain time in the morning.
oh my goodness, that's just amazing. Oh yeah, you can see here the two towers that you were mentioning about
Yes.
that you're.
But if you go down one slide, oh, you froze.
What's happening here?
I don't know. You froze
Production.
for a second. There you go.
Yeah, there
That
is
second,
coming.
that slide under the lobby, that's one of the actual apartments, the interiors, and I think that's a beautiful slide to show. So that,
Oh,
oh, it's loading, I
okay.
guess. Is that why?
Yeah,
It's loading the image.
it's taking some time.
Yes,
It's
it's
taking some
thinking.
time to load. But
But
anyway,
again,
so
we do
again,
have,
Fort
we do
Lauderdale,
have
you have options.
Yes, Fort Lauderdale, 1 bedrooms, but more importantly, Fort Lauderdale. So you're buying a luxury property, which is 100% accurate, but you're buying the luxury property in a neighborhood that is evolving right now, and it's evolving to become the hub of Fort Lauderdale. There's over $5.8 billion coming into this neighborhood with developers, with new restaurants, with new stores and shopping centers, with everything that's going on at what we call Holiday Park, which is right down the street from the new development, the Viceroy here, that has a new YMCA. It has a new medical facility. It's going to have it has a state-of-the-art Iceplex. So everything that you can think of, and that's the rendering of the interior of one of our spaces, everything you can think of is right outside of your doorstep. So you walk outside, you have access to supermarkets, doctors, you have access to schools, you have access to the city life, which is just 4 blocks away. So this neighborhood in and of itself is changing the entire landscape. And it's going to be, again, in 3 to 5 years, once this project is up and running, unlike anything downtown Fort Lauderdale has ever seen. We're the only branded property, as I mentioned. This is a beautiful rendering of our gym and spa. And this, any amenity space that you have is 20 feet ceilings, from floor to ceilings. So even from this, and this is located on the 11th floor. And it's important to point out that even on the 11th floor, you'll start to see partial ocean views from the 11th floor.
Wow.
So you have a
That's it.
state-of-the-art property in a phenomenal location, a branded residence done by one of the world's best developers, the Naftali Group. So this is, again, this is nothing short of a sensational project that if you are even considering new development in South Florida, this has to be at the top of your list because of all the benefits that come. We're 2.6 miles away from the beach. We have a beach club service. So even if you're in a $700,000 apartment, we will have a car pick you up in front of your building, take you to the beach, and when you're done, they'll bring you back home. So the area on the beach is a private beach club only for the owners of the Viceroy. So again, what we're offering is spectacular. It's unlike anything downtown Fort Lauderdale seen. If you have people that like pickleball, they'll have a 1-year membership to the Fort Pickleball Stadium. So again, the benefits of owning a residence here are, and I haven't even touched on the fact that you have access to over 100 hotels, or rather, I'm sorry, over 100 countries, 40 different hotel brands, and 80 different, yes. So the second you sign your contract on the 16th day, you can stay at any one of Highgate hotel properties around the world immediately with discounts of up to 20%, not just on the hotel room, but on anything that the hotel offers. So that's another added benefit. This is one of our beautiful on-site amenities. You can see our beautiful boxing studio here on the north side of the property. This is truly a one-stop destination. You don't have to leave your home if you don't want to. On site, you're going to have 3 restaurants where you can get food and beverage. The boxing studio, indoor and outdoor yoga. You're going to have an expedition kitchen. You're going to have an atrium that will have co-working spaces. You're going to have a movie theater. You're going to have a childcare services area. You're going to have a full service spa that will have a virtual reality room. You'll have cold plunges in here. You'll have 3 massage therapy rooms. This is unreal when you take into account everything that you're getting for your money. This is a beautiful rendering of our sunset bar that will serve food and beverage while you're laying down by the pool.
Why would I
Exactly.
leave?
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly right. Why would you leave is right. So the amenities that we have here, and more importantly than the amenities, you have 5 of the world's best organizations putting together this one project. You have the Viceroy brand. You have one of the best developers in the world in the Naftali Group. Then you have one of the best known architectural firms in Architectonica that doing business in over 59 countries. You have the Rockwell Group, which is an interior design hall of fame. And when you look at this rendering, you can see why. And then last but not least, you have our local landscape architectural firm as EDSA. So in our building on the 1st level, the 11th level, and the 46th level, you're going to see green spaces all around. And that's done by EDSA. Look at that. Look at how beautiful is that. So what we have to offer for the starting price points that we offer is unmatched in terms of the level of service, on-site, off-site amenities. You asked the question, right, Luis? You said, why leave? You don't have to.
Exactly.
And get this. Let's
Tell
say
me.
you're coming home from you're coming to visit Florida from Peru, right? You're going to be
Okay.
here. Today's Monday. You're going to be here Wednesday. But you want your coffee in your refrigerator. You want your
Of course.
groceries. You call your concierge. You tell them, listen, I'm going to be home on Wednesday. I need you to go to the supermarket and pick up milk, pick up eggs, pick up whatever groceries you need. And that will be waiting for you in your refrigerator by the time you get home. If you needed
That's
your
just
dog,
unbelievable. Are you saying that basically every time I go there, I don't need to stop by first to get a car to take me from the airport to the place,
well,
right?
no,
Because
the
that's what we
airport
do.
service, The airport service is something different. You might, we might have a car for that, but the beach is 100%. But in terms of the airport, we are just 12 minutes away from the airport. So even if you get
How
in your
many?
car, you're 12 minutes. You'll be home
Oh,
in
that's
12
nothing.
minutes.
Okay,
Exactly. So if you
that's
needed your
nothing.
dog walking services, if you needed somebody to pick up your dry cleaning, if you needed somebody to water your plants while you're away, all of these services are available to you here at the Viceroy. So
Oh my
it's,
God.
again, it is carefree living. This is a luxury experience more than a life.
Great.
It's a lifestyle, it's an experience, and that's really what you're getting here. You really will need or want for nothing while you're at our property.
Well, I'm liking every word that you're saying, and I know time is a matter on this business. But next week, actually tomorrow, I'm gonna be traveling to Orlando, and I'll be in
Yes,
Fort Lauderdale in 2 weeks from now. And we're gonna make a short video here for the viewers so they can see it. What's all the
that'd be
beauty that
great.
you're talking about. And maybe we go and play some pickleball. You play pickleball? How's your pickleball
I
going?
like it. I
Yeah.
haven't played that much, but we have the Fort Pickleball Stadium right down the road, which, as I mentioned, is one of our off-site amenities. So more than welcome to come and experience that for yourself, and as well as I mentioned, the area. There's everything. Las Olas Boulevard is just 3 blocks away, where you can walk to restaurants and bars and shops. Um, the River Walk, Flagler Village, Victoria Park, it's all here for you. So I'm excited to see you in a couple weeks. You enjoy your travels, and then of course when you're here, you'll get to walk this beautiful gallery yourself, and your viewers will also see the quality that they're purchasing when they do decide to purchase here.
For sure, and I'll make sure to bring some coffee. Yes, not gonna bring you the cold brew, but you get some coffee for your morning.
I love it. Just make sure that I can sleep. I have to have it in the morning, because if I have it in the night, I'll be up all night. Don't want to have that.
Well, we're gonna see. You're gonna try it. I'm bringing actually, a couple of samples for some of the people that they have their coffee places there, and I'm not kidding. Maybe the Viceroy. I'm putting some pressure on you on online, but it is what it is. And then
Listen,
I know the coffee.
yeah, all I can do is make the introduction. The rest is up to you.
Hey, Hey, and this is exactly what we're doing right now, because I know a lot of people in Latin America, putting all jokes aside, with all what's happening, in Venezuela, in Peru, for example, we're going through transition, our fifth president, and there is always problems happening here. And people always ask me, hey, coach, because they still call me coach. Hey, coach, where can I put my money? I'm like, well, I'm not a financial advisor, but I believe in Florida, and Florida keeps going that way. And in real estate, it's actually always a smart move. And if you add all the additions that you, Christopher, mentioned today, I'm like, look, this is a win-win by far. At the end, people is gonna
Absolutely.
do whatever they want to do, but I think real estate is always a good spot to park your money and see how that goes.
Well, again, and that's why I mentioned the return that branded residences provide. Or again, it's not standard; it's known to. I have to kind of disclaimer there that anywhere from 20 to 40% the resale value when you're going to resell your property, because of the brand, because of the luxury that it provides, and all of the services that you're getting as well. Obviously, again,
Exactly.
not a guarantee, but it is known for, it has that history.
Correct, correct. No, well, it's this is how it goes. At the end, the people that is going to invest there, I call them, hey, you guys are going to be playing Champions League when you go in Florida. Okay, it's no more local league. Now you want to play Champions League. Have a lot of my crypto people that always been asking, hey, where do I put my money? Well, this could be a good place as well. And one of the things that I like, and with this one we close, Christopher, because I know you have another appointment, is that the fact of that you can rent a minimum of, I believe, is 30 days. Is that what it is?
31 days up to 11 times a year.
Okay, I personally love that, because like when you rent it on an Airbnb, you have a lot of people, and it turns into like who's walking where. So I love
Yeah.
the fact that they are putting that into their statement. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, there's no Airbnb at this property, and there's no hotel components. 100% condo ownership and residential.
Love it, Christopher. Well, thanks again for your time. Looking
No, thank
forward
you.
to make a deal and bring a lot of South Americans back to Fort Lauderdale and enjoy the property as well. You have a great
That would
day
be amazing.
and talk to you soon. All right.
Thank you so much. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Definitely. Take care, man.
Be good.
Bye.